Hi student, I am Asit Tiwari. Today in the Democratic Politics 10th class political parties, our third lesson is going on. And today in the series of national political parties, we will deeply study on the communist parties of India. So there are students, two type of the communist parties. One is called the CPI and second is called the CPIM. So there is a major difference between these parties, and we will also have the focus on the left and right parties in India, because CPI parties are the leftist parties, and we will also focus on the same term. So let's we just make the differences between the two parties. So 1925 CPI was founded, but this party was banned on 1934 and ban was lifted in 1943, because that time the Russian government, which was also having the contribution or the participation in the World War first and second also, strong support, and it is also strongly accept the parliamentary democracy as to promoting interest of poor people and working people and the labor class people. And the policies of the CPI parties are the land labor reforms, means they focused only the land labor reform, because that time there was a kind of different type of the land settlement system, such as Rayadwadi, Mahalwadi, Ijardari. So these systems were made by the British government, and these systems of the land settlement were just depriving the rights of the farmers, laborers. And this party also opposed the sectionism and the communalism. Sectionism means there are the different type of the sections in the societies. So it opposed the sectionism, means labor class, labor section, the farmer sections, the different type of the working sections. So they only oppose this type of the sections in the society. Second, it also opposed the communalism, means a type of policy where the religion become more and more powerful. And it also progressed in the country in the you will say year 1950 to 1957. This time, when the first time in India the first CPI government was formed. First CPI government was formed under the leadership of EMS Nambu Durai Pad, 1957. But soon this government was suspended by the Jawaharlal Nehru. So there were different type of the other things has been seen. Now we will once again come back to the progress of the CPI party, which we have seen. And a non-Congress government was formed in Kerala in 1957 in India. This party was committed to form a strong left front, means all the left parties must be come under the big canopy of the CPIs, and they just focus on the left front to oppose the, you will say, Congress parties and other parties. And it also opposed the Quit India movement of Mahatma Gandhi ji 1942, and it support also the Telangana movement, Tebhaga movement of Bengal, and Telangana movement of Andhra Pradesh. The first person who have just founded the party, he was M.N. Roy. He was a strong person. Then General Secretary between 1947 to 1950, P.C. Joshi. Ajay Ghosh, he was also the, you will say, strong secretary, General Secretary, because General Secretary is a title which was given to the, say, head of the party. It is not known as a president of the party. The title is given as a General Secretary. Ajay Ghosh, he was the very strong leader of the party, and he had carried the party to the, will say, win in the 1957 elections against the Congress party. Now we will focus on the CPIM, because when there was the tussle between the China and Russia, and there was the kind of things which was seen in favor of Communist Party. So many of the times it has been seen China attacked in India 1962. So that time the Communist Party, which was confused, and in CPI party, which was supporting the government policies, and it also supporting the Russian you will say ideology. So in such a way, 1964, the new party was formed from the CPI old party. In 1964, this was the first division of CPI party. It believes in the Marxism-Leninism society. Marxism and Leninism are the two philosophers of the Western countries, and they had given the idea the society of the farmer, the society of the workers, that enable the country. Means this policy of the Marxism and Leninism that can enable the country towards the success, and that can also handle the problem of backwardness, ignorance and poverty of the country. And these party also goals can be achieved when working class captured political power. Means this party was believing if the working class hold the power, means political power, then they can very efficiently solve the problems of the working class or the farming communities people. Democratic elections, social economic justice, means they wanted that democratic elections should be held there only to overcome the social economic justice, because social economic justice can be brought only by the democratic elections. Only in this area they just favoring the democratic election. Now the Indian economy, it should be self-reliant, means it should be free from the clutches of the IMF and World Bank. Means there should not be any kind of the high taxes in the societies, and it also oppose the free. It also favor the free flow on the goods and capital. Free flow of the goods, of the foreign goods especially, and capital must be free flow. Means the movement of the capital, the movement of the foreign goods must be very freely, so that a country can rise up very fastly. This party opposed the imperialism and favor communist policies. Head of the party, General Secretary, as I told it already, and strong supports in the West Bengal, Kerala and Tripura. Followers are the poor farmers, agricultural laborers and factory workers. Prakash Karat, Vrunda Karat are the present leader of this party, and many of the other, you will say, leftist leader also. The even you have seen the we will say Bollywood actors, Kanhaiya Kumar and many of the other people who are the strong supporter of this party. So student, now we will see the, we will say, symbol of the party. There is a symbol sickles with the you will say wheat grass you have seen with the sickles. So this is the symbol of CPI party. This is symbol which was adopted by the party in the year 1952. So this is the very important thing. Second, the symbol of CPIM party, where you can see well the sickle with the hammer. Hammer represent the workers and sickle represent the farmers. So this is the symbol of the party. And very important things which I want to discuss now, the differences between the leftist parties and rightist party. In the first, I will tell you that the left and the right term was used firstly in the French. Means when France was facing the you will say revolutions in 1791, 1792. So that time the working class was known as a third states, and the first and second state they have the all powers. So clergies and the noblemen, they were sitting in the right side, and the poor people, the women and the farmers, they were sitting in the left side. So these kind of the people were known as a rightist people and leftist people. This term was started from France. Then second thing that is very important, that the left were the kind of people who have given their more attentions over the different type of the policies, such as if you see the you will say matter of America. So there are two type of the party, Democratic Party and Republic Party. Democratic Party is known as a leftist party and Republic Party is known as a right party. And this party always focus on the that there should be the religion with the government. Means religion and government should be attached. It should not be attached. And in the rights wings parties, means the Republic Party, which favor the religion with the government. Means there should be the religion which should be more and more occupied with the government. And that is very important things. The economic policies, if you see the economic spheres, so they wanted the less taxes, and they wanted the high taxes. Those who wanted the less taxes, they are the left parties, and those who favor the higher taxes, they are belonging to the rightist parties. So there are the particular differences between the parties. As I have told you, in the opinion which is the rightist wings is very superior or leftist wing is very superior, but in my opinion centrist opinion is very you will say suitable system for the party, because in India rightist system is not very suitable, leftist system is not very suitable, because a rightist system where they support the different type of the policies for the government, and leftist where they wanted the free flow system on the society. Means laborers and the working class people should not pay the higher taxes, and rightist system where they wanted that there should be the more and more taxes must be applied in the country. So student, if you have understood all these lectures on the CPI parties and the differences between the leftist and the rightist wings, so you can comment, and you can also share and subscribe the channel, and you can also comment on the today's video lecture. Thank you to listen me. Thank you to watching me.